we've talked in the past about the difference between a therapeutic paradigm and a coaching paradigm. And I think where oftentimes when people come into a therapeutic paradigm, there's a greater likelihood that we would assume or make a diagnosis or something that someone has experienced significant trauma.
That's what I was going to say, an assumption.
Now, that doesn't happen in coaching.
Correct.
Right? It does not happen in coaching, whether it's business coaching or finance coaching or relationship coaching or what other kinds of coaches,
well, people aren't...
And even somatic coaching, by the way,
absolutely.
Too. Maybe especially so.
Yeah, I mean, coaches aren't necessarily trained as the base level of training to be trauma-informed.
Right.
That's actually advanced training, or considered advanced training.
Yeah, and the thing is, so if when people show up for coaching and they're not getting the result or they're not taking the action, I don't know about you, but I've seen lots of coaches get very frustrated with that.
Yeah.
With their client not taking the action that the coach says they need to take, and actually further traumatizes them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Maybe not intentionally.
No.
But the way that they've been trained to try to motivate people, it actually deepens trauma.
Yeah.
And then it breaks trust with the client-coach relationship. And then not only does the client have a terrible experience, is more deeply traumatized, is farther from their goals than ever. What it means for the coach is that now they actually have harmed a client. They've lost a client. It's going to affect their business at some point in time. They're not going to be able to serve the people that they want to be able to serve, and it's going to affect them negatively as well.
Yeah, and the coach starts to develop from a business perspective this mindset issue of these aren't my people. These aren't my ideal clients, right? And so one of the interesting things I think about client need is that in the therapeutic space, there is an unbelievable need. There is wait lists for every practitioner. People cannot get enough services. And then on the other end of the spectrum, the coaches, they want clients. There are plenty of coaches. There are lots of coaches. They're not necessarily ready to take on clients who have experienced trauma, but there is a need there, and the clients are there if they could serve them